Hey, dub it down some.
So my actual goal will be to actually create a sliver of doubt in your minds so that you actually think about this and what it might mean. Okay? So here's the first check about simulations. How many of you ever played a computer game? Just raise your hands. All right. So, did you do it against simulated player or simulated players? Or in fact, was it you, several people plus simulated people? Right? And what role did you take? Was it a pawn or a hero? What role do you have in life? Is it pawn or hero? Right? Or you, the king, for example.
Disgusting.
I don't see him here. But,
Disgusting.
you know, now the other thing you might ask, if you were a social scientist or other kind of scientist like a cosmologist, would you like to run realistic simulations to test and develop your theories? Likewise,
Digital artifacts.
Right? So I'm just trying to see there's motivation
Digital
for it.
artifacts.
And then the question is, are computation and simulation capabilities increasing over time? So think about Moore's law. Think about what computer you had when you were young and what you have when you're now. Not that you're not all young still. Okay, that's just setting you up for having that out. Okay, so we'll take a little journey into philosophy. Solipsism is the idea that one's own mind is the only thing that's sure to exist. It turns out people have been studying this for decades and realize it's both irrefutable and indefensible at the same time to have this point of view, and that it's not a falsifiable hypothesis. There are people who work on this issue. So there doesn't seem to be any imaginable disproofs that you can have. So even if you have a solipsist and he dies, you can't falsify his belief because he's not there to do it. So this is a pragmatic dead end. It's kind of like what we have on TV now, which is, zombie philosophy. But there is an opposite, that is philosophical zombies. There's a slight use to philosophical zombies. So what is the idea here? The philosophical zombie is a hypothetical being that's indistinguishable from a normal human being, that is, everybody you think you are, what you think you are, except that it lacks conscious experience, qualia, or sentience. So if you take a philosophical zombie and poke it with a sharp object, it doesn't feel any pain. However, it behaves exactly if it does. It'd say ouch and do the usual kind of thing. So what the zombie's there for is to support the idea that the world includes two kinds of things, the mental and the physical, or the concepts and the physical world around it. And so that's the idea.
Hey, look up, will ya?
Cosmology, lots of things, the anthropic principle. That is the concept that the universe must be compatible with conscious life that observes it. And there's a strong version and a weak version. One of them that says the universe is compelled to have conscious life emerge.